And someone called in and said, I think there's some
have a new building up and coming.
And sure enough,
up on the hill there.
like
We'll
300
have building 1 and 2.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay, we're ready to go. Call the August 23rd, 2021 meeting of the Human Rights Commission to order. Our first order of business is to approve the minutes from our previous meeting as supplied. Are there any questions? I would entertain a motion to accept the minutes as presented. Is
So moved.
there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. Motion passes. Minutes are now approved. Second item of business is to look at our budgetary report. If you turn to your budgetary report supplied, you'll notice the things that have come through. Billing, of course, is the Bavarian Blast Parade registration and the fair booth registration and the reimbursement for the parade supplies, which have gone through. Yet to come through are the sticker prices, which I know they were billed, the bookmarks, and the candy for the fair is yet to come through.
Yep.
Did you do that? Did you?
I did.
submit
It was
that?
No, I lost the receipt again. I'll find it. It's like $30 or something.
Okay, all right, good. So we're good?
Yep.
So are there any questions on that, on the budget report? Okay, no action on that. The events committee report, just to recap, the Brown County Fair, and we probably could do the in connection with that, the parade, but I think we did that last meeting. But if you turn to I kind of collated, put together a list along with Lisa Grathwell to kind of keep in mind what we need to do for the Brown County Fair, so we're all on the same page for future years. If you want to take a look at that, what we need to do, inventory stickers, bookmarks, yard signs, and other giveaways, order if necessary. Collect posters from previous events from City Hall Administration Office. Collect banners and tablecloth from City Hall Administration Office. That's Lisa's office up on the second floor for future reference. I made a note to acquire or develop more handouts for the table and to maybe hit the Minnesota Department of Human Rights. I looked in our file drawer downstairs. There was a lot of dated material down there that looked like it was about 50 years old. It was pretty old. Pre-computer age, yes. I thought we should maybe get, my thought was a plastic stand-up where you can slide paper in, display, table display kind of thing, where we could display our commission goals.
That's a good idea.
Just on something on the table. Mm-hmm. I can take care of that, getting that stuff kind of organized. And what I thought we really needed was a purple tablecloth.
Yes.
With a new banner with an HRC logo on it.
Good idea.
A purple thing, because our logo is purple background with, I can take care of that. I'm not sure about the tablecloth. I'll try and figure out where those come from, but I know where to get the banner relatively cheaply. I can get a banner for under $50 using the artwork like that, hanging. If that's...
For the tablecloth, they do make special ones for tables where the logo's hanging over the front, not in the middle. So
Right.
whoever's going to be in charge of that, just to...
Okay. Well, I was thinking the poster can go on the back of the back, the hanging, but the tablecloth is, we could also have a logo on the front of the table too. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
I think it would depend on cost, but it would look cool.
Tablecloth is nice because it hides all the stuff underneath, and it looks more professional, I think.
Yeah, we had a banner in front, I think.
It was the short banner, shortest, yeah.
But
We have used
can
the
get-
parade banner in the past, but
Yeah.
it's not the right dimension, so it
Yeah,
kind of wraps around and
kinda
looks,
wonky.
it doesn't look
Yeah.
fantastic.
Hell, I mean.
Something just to hang over the front of the table.
Right away. We have.
It wraps around and
Kinda
looks,
wonky.
it doesn't,
Right, if we're going to do it, because we will use it at the, if we get the banner, we can use the banner for the parade, the new one, the purple one. We can also use it for National Night Out when we resume that. We can also use it for a giveaway table when we host the Human Rights Award. We'll have an information table at the Human Rights Award we can use to put that up. So it's not like we will be wasting money or a once-a-year thing.
Yeah.
If we're agreeable, approve the cost of purchasing those. I entertain a motion.
I'll move to allow President Zaire to purchase a banner.
Thanks for the promotion. Does that come with a pay raise? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take care of that and hopefully have it for our next meeting, because I think it's better to think of it while we're thinking about it. If I try to remember until next year, it won't get done.
So the motion
Yeah.
was for the banner only, not the tablecloth?
And the tablecloth.
Okay.
Yeah, just to kind of,
Making sure.
Yeah, I'll amend that motion to include a tablecloth.
Thank you.
the second also amend that?
Yeah,
Tim,
I'll
thank
second
you.
that too.
So you finally do agree on something.
I'm putting in the minutes.
Okay, and then notice the plan for the setup and takedown. I didn't do, I'll take responsibility for not making sure that got done, but it did get done. I wanted to publicly thank Dan and his wife Shar for setting up the booth. I also thank all those who sat in the booth, and also thank Kristen, who's not here, who took it down and delivered it all to Lisa's office for us on Monday. So it's all of our materials are in one place in Lisa's office now, so we know where to find it, including the signs.
Perfect.
So, and then we'll need to come up with a little better job of scheduling table minders. We should rethink that and get probably an earlier start on that
Yep.
than we did. And I'll take responsibility for that. So if you noticed, I wanted to order a tablecloth, order the new banner, and then begin to collect brochures and handouts for our table. If anybody sees anything, any brochures or handout you think we can either recreate or adapt or pass them on.
Do you have any of the newer ones? We did do some I think it was 2 years ago. And Jackie was in charge of putting those. We did have handouts that we gave out, but we maybe gave them all out. But I think there is a template that was created for that.
All I had was the list of 50 human rights on a sheet of paper.
Yeah, let me talk to Jackie because we did have something at some point.
We had the bookmarks and stickers we gave out, which are fairly popular.
Are you saying she had a brochure that was for the
We
committee?
did a brochure years ago.
Yeah, we did a brochure and I don't remember if we actually printed it. I know it was designed at least.
Yeah.
So something is in the works somewhere and that would be Jackie that would know that.
Do we have any handouts for the Minnesota Department of Human Rights?
We didn't have any, and I was looking on their site, and they don't really seem to do a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to continue looking at other places. I think I'm just going to call up there and see if, they have places that can do it or look around a little bit
Sure.
more.
It seems to me at one of the trifolds we had addressed that or it was, I don't know, I'm going by
We
my
can
memory from
certainly.
2 years ago, but I'm pretty
It's
sure.
not
it was
hard to
on
get a
there.
trifold done and printed here either in town. We have several options, relatively cheap, and lots of people can do, the design work. So we just need content, I guess, is more. So but I think that would help. The signs were a big hit, so that's what I'd heard from the report. The yard signs are still a big hit. I know we had the 50 new ones, and I don't know how many we gave away. There was a fair portion that were given away because there weren't a lot left when I was there Sunday morning
Okay.
until 2, and then Kristen finished it off. And I bet that pile was halfway down, and we had ordered 50 new ones.
Yeah, I was there on Saturday and it was down there.
Yeah. Would you say half, Tim?
Yeah.
Probably. We've given away half of the signs.
Yeah.
So, good. Okay, anything else on the county fair? Okay, I'm going to keep moving along. The Human Rights Award, the press release was published July 29th. The nomination deadline is September 20th. I would encourage all members or all members of the public to please nominate people, individuals, or groups who you think are worthy of the New Ulm Human Rights Award. So September 20th. So in our next meeting, that will be the meeting where we discuss the nominees, and I think we'll have a brief meeting of the executive committee right after this to see how we want to go through that during the meeting process. Does that sound fair?
Yep.
Any questions on that? In conjunction with that, it's not on the agenda, but we do have a vacancy. I did contact Mayor Sweeney, and I asked him at the fair if he had any knowledge of anybody applying. He did not, so, at that point in time. So, we need to motivate our people to put their names forward to the mayor. The mayor, just to review the process, the mayor makes the appointment, and the city council ratifies. So we really don't have anything to do with it other than declaring a vacancy and notifying the appropriate authorities that we do have a vacancy.
We were encouraging students to apply, and then we didn't, our timing was always so off on that when we had, I don't remember what, we never
Yeah,
quite got
a
it
student-
together.
a
with
student commissioner,
But to have
right.
a student commissioner, and maybe that's something that, I don't know.
According to the bylaws, which we revised, that door is still open. And maybe now would be a good time to send the stuff to the school district. I'm sure they don't have anything else to do this week, about getting a school nomination.
I think we just kind of dropped out, with
Yeah,
COVID,
well,
we just
COVID
forgot
hit,
about all of
yeah.
it.
We got to that point and we had a large turnover here, so, yeah, it kind of just, yeah. COVID changed a lot of stuff, I think. Okay, so to reiterate, we do have a vacancy currently on the Human Rights Commission. Education Committee Report. Wendy and I chatted, and what we'd like to do is just get approval for the award amounts for the previous years, which were $100 for first prize, $50 for second prize, or was it $50? Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it was
50,
150, 20.
And then 25. No, 75 and 50. 100, 75, and 50 for first, second, and third in all categories. So the essay contest is for grades 5 to 8 and then 9 to 12. And the poster contest has 4 categories. K and 1, 2nd through 4th, 5 through 8, and 9 through 12. And so we'd like to maybe approve those price limits today, and then we can go ahead, the Education Committee can go ahead and start planning the materials. So we can streamline the process a little bit if that's agreeable with everyone.
I move to accept those dollar amounts as awards for the poster and essay contests.
Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Motion passes, thank you. And update on the Mankato Area Greater Diversity Council, do you want to give them a briefing? I spent a little bit last time, but not very much.
Since the last meeting, I haven't had any contact. But I think, so what you said probably still stands.
We're going to try and find a date in the fall, early fall,
Right.
to begin the process of some kind of listening sessions in the community talking about race, and we'll leave it broad at that point in time. There were some suggestions which Wendy and I really talked a little bit about, but haven't come to a complete conclusion. Maybe we should have get a wider,
Well, I think when we
Reading
meet
on
as
that.
an education committee, we can maybe hammer some of that out and then bring it to all of you. Really, it's kind of wide open right now, so we're trying to focus, I think, on what exactly we want it to look like, where it'll be held, who we're going to, just to get more of a format. We had a format before, when we had visited with them, and we're just kind of, I think, tweaking it or changing it a bit from what they had in mind initially. And we aren't entirely sure what that's going to look like, but we are going to do something. And hopefully this fall.
okay, any questions? Comments, feel free. I'm going to keep moving. There is no executive committee report, nor is there a public relations committee report. We haven't had to respond to anything lately. Are there any reports on current human rights issues, locally or otherwise? Not including Afghanistan, but
I was just going to say that. There's a lot going on over there. I know that they're flying a lot of people all over the world, too. So, someone coming back to Minnesota, which is good.
you think?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Are you offering to make an invitation, Dan? Tim? No.
What's that? No.
Okay. Dan, any legislative update as far as you're concerned?
No, nothing noteworthy.
And anything from our city council liaison?
I believe that's also me, and no, there was nothing in the last month.
Okay, is there any other business? We would like to have the education committee and the executive committee meet right afterwards, take care of a few things. But other than that, if there is no other action, our next regularly scheduled meeting is September 27th, in which we will be deciding hopefully the Human Rights Award winner for this year. Okay? And with that, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are now adjourned. Thank you, folks.